Yeah, very deplorable. That's the deplorable conditions. But they did do some investigating that they found out that Montgomery City Jail was made out of a real slave ship, lady. Baby. They said the Antique Roadshow went nuts. I'm talking about literally, lady. They said when them white folks, they had some real racist white folks. They say when they seen the deplorable conditions and those Negroes dying of thirst at that Montgomery City Jail for running a yield sign, they said those Roman candles in their pants almost exploded. Oh man, this shit is really arousing. Like, what's arousing, man? What the hell you talking about? They got a strip show going on? No. Man, they torturing these Negroes at the city jail. They said them white boys goddamn Roman candles about to explode. Man, this shit so stimulating, I don't know what to do. What, man? Man, the way they hazing those Negroes at the city jail. Man, damn, it's messed up. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, if you could have seen those vampires at the Antique Roadshow when they found out it was a real slave ship that they put concrete and goddamn mortar on top of to build a city jail. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, I know they say they sent a lot of kids down there from other school districts and told them they was going to the Montgomery Zoo. You know what I'm saying? We got some prehistoric, very prehistoric, some of the first cavemen. Don't tell nobody I showed you. We got Sasquatch, Bigfoot, goddamn Tarzan's Last Crusaders, a few people like to hut people and stuff like that. And I tell you, ladies, it is kind of deplorable, but at the same time, you have to ask yourself, when they find out about this, goddamn, be nothing but Negroes running the city of Montgomery. Nothing but Negroes from goddamn far as you can see all the way to Love Stuff. In fact, I went to Love Stuff, I seen a Negro behind the register selling Love Stuff. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, ladies, I tell you, that Montgomery City Jail, baby. Ooh, that thing hotter than Hades, lady. Oh, Lord have mercy. The Montgomery City Jail. That right there alone, lady. That'll be one of the best movies you ever seen. A real story about the goddamn pangs and trials and tribulations, the sweat, the teen spirit, the locker room funk, the starvation and dehydration of the Montgomery City Jail. And what are you in for, Kunta? Down, Kunta, down. Get off of me. I only have one goddamn honey bun. It's for my wife. I said down, Kunta. Do you see how chaps his lips are? The hell they doing to him? He hadn't had an H2O in 7 days. What is he in for? He failed to yield at a yield sign that had fell off the sign. It was laying flat on the ground. He didn't know the yield sign was there. But he went to jail for it for the rest of his damn life. Oh my Lord! You see it in the land, lady? But no, never, ladies and gentlemen. What is that they tattooed on his forehead? They tattooed his name so they wouldn't goddamn forget what he was. He's Kunta from the Pinta and the Mina and the goddamn Mayflower. They didn't have to goddamn brand his forehead with it, ladies and gentlemen. And I tell you, and those are just one of the ridiculous stories. Just go down in the city of Monkey Town, baby. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't tell, I won't tell. That's all I can tell you. If you like your freedom, I wouldn't tell nobody neither. Before you go downtown for the rest of your life for a yield sign, boy. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? But nevertheless, ladies, just always remember what I did for you. See, once you was a Negro like Coronado, but now look at the fine foreign car that you ride. And the nice button-ups. Look at those nice Oxford shirts you wear, boy. And listen at your accent now. Now that you're good to do, you know what I'm saying? You're medium to do, not quite brown, not quite red. You're medium to do. You got your shirt buttoned up to the top. You got a pair of khaki breeches that'll put goddamn gafers out of business. And look how far up your build is by your navel. You see how you've evolved, and you've matured. And see, so you can't complain about what those brothers are going through. Just look at your blessings. Can you count yet? How many fingers am I holding up? Well, you goddamn count your blessings then. And don't you worry about that malarkey that boy's talking about. Because you stay in Halcyon Forest now. You see what I'm saying? You keep quiet and tuck your tail, goddamn, and you can stay out here for 5 more years and no problem for me. One thing I want to ask you, brother. Why is every time one of you brothers make it, you marry a real fair-skinned woman? Or another race? That's all I want to know. Could you please tell me? You don't even know why. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Happ. Could you open up your ears, your hearts, and your mind? I just asked this brother, he said the same thing the last one said. He said he don't even know. Why every time one of you brothers makes it out the ghetto, you marry a real bright-skinned woman or just somebody out of a whole nother race? Lord have mercy. Baffling to me too, like.